Hey, beautiful people. So this morning, I would love to share, don't name it, feel it. The beauty of healing comes with feeling, and feeling is not always comfortable, so we're quite good at avoiding it. We're quite good at suppressing it, or numbing it, or avoiding it, or doing whatever we can not to feel the discomfort. We love to feel the good stuff. We love to feel the joy, the happiness, the gratitude, the compassion, the love. But when it comes to those sticky feelings such as shame or guilt or loathing or anxiety, all these things, we don't really want to feel it, and we push it down, we push it down, we push it down, or we push it away. And when we do this, it always comes and bites us in the butt in some form, whether it be in a physical ailment or mentally, or this sort of tight knot in our stomach, or increased anxiety, and mental health wobbling, and we can just feel really off center. So we've got Stella. She's in she really is feeling her joy today, because she is literally all over the place. I think it's actually a little bit of attention seeking, so that's what she's feeling. But just for now, I would love to share with you, don't name it, feel it. So this is a technique I learned in my training with Dr. Sue Morter's energy codes. And I really grabbed it because it resonated with me and my teaching of teaching around feeling is healing. When we start to name a problem, an illness, a sickness, a discomfort, it's like we're putting the energy out there, and we're creating a story, and we're adding some drama to it, and we're sort of throwing it away from ourselves. But when we just feel that anxiety or that discomfort or that excitement or whatever's going on, we start to embody it, and we remember where we put our attention, our presence will increase. So when we start to feel what's going on in the body, rather than trying to send it away, particularly the uncomfortable, we start to bring more of our presence, more of our true being, our innate being into ourself. And that's really what we're here to do, is to remember that we are these awesome, powerful, wise, beautiful beings that are here to share our light. And we've got this magnificent light right in our core. And we want our soulful self to be leading the way. And we can do that by getting into our bodies and stepping into our beingness, our true self, our innate being. So emotions are energy in motion, and they all operate at different frequencies. So rather than looking at emotions as good or bad, see them as frequencies. Some frequencies high vibe, some frequencies low vibe. So we generally want to feel high vibe, because that's where we feel smiley and good and relaxed. But also, when we see these things as frequencies rather than good and bad, we recognize that everything's always expanding and anchoring, expanding and anchoring. And actually, the more we expand, the more we really need to anchor, because it's amazing when we start expanding, but we've got to remember that we are experiencing our life on earth, and we need to have our feet on the ground, and we need to embody this awakening, this beingness, this consciousness, this beauty, this expansion. We need to embody it so we can walk out with our expanded light. I hope that makes sense. And everything in our world is expanding and contracting, expanding, contracting, or anchoring. It's what energy does. It moves and it changes, and We are part of that. We are energy beings. So seeing that everything is energy, seeing that we are energy, seeing that we are these amazing light beings, we can then see that disease or discomfort or horrible feelings are energy too. So rather than looking at them with a fear or being frightened or adding this huge amount of drama or anxiety around it because of what we've been told might happen, could happen, should happen, most likely might happen, we can step into, okay, I'm out of sync, and I need to encourage the flow. And we need to build the circuits because it's a circuitry issue. And so when we face the discomfort, when we face the challenge, we're giving ourselves this opportunity to heal in the most beautiful way, because we're not pushing it away, we're not pushing it down, we're just feeling into it, we're loving into it, we're bursting more of our light being from our very core into it. So we're becoming more of ourself. By feeling it, we're creating space for more of our light self. So the actual exercise stops us from naming the emotions or the ailments. We don't go into the story. We don't lean into the problem or the pain. We come towards it with our attention, and then we go into it with a loving sense. We go into it from the heart. And we allow the mind to receive the messages from the body. What does the body require? What does the body need? And a wonderful way of doing this is when we feel where it is in our body, we can just squeeze the energy around there. And sometimes we have to imagine that to start with, because it can feel kind of weird doing that. It's not normal, or it's not normal, I didn't like that word. It's not something we might practice regularly. So we can really just take all our awareness to that area and just squeeze into that space, breathe into that space, and just love that feeling, love it, welcome it in for tea. And then we can come into the central channel breath, which you'll find on another video. But as we know, we're guiding our breath up and down through the center of our being, through the 7 main chakras, from the base to the crown, and then from the crown all the way down to the earth. So that is really it. It's really about embodying all these feelings that we have. And as we do, we allow for greater expansion. And when we allow for greater expansion, we step into our creativity tenfold. And that's where manifestation happens. That's when we step into the quantum field, and what we think, what we want to see, what we want to create and manifest starts to happen in front of us very, very quickly. So if you want more on that, please get in touch. I'm always available for one-to-ones or even groups, which is really fun because everyone holds each other accountable, and we can set up like a WhatsApp group or an email so people can just check in, see how everyone's doing, and we can practice the energy codes over 7 or 8 weeks together, or longer. It's all really flexible, and the whole point is it's about your personal journey. But practice it. Every time you feel something, rather than naming it, feel it and just see how you go with it. I've been playing with this for a few years now, and I can vouch and promise that it is amazing. All right, take care. Lots of love. Bye.